ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Good afternoon, guten Tag. భోజనం చేశారా అందరూ? వెరీ గుడ్, వెరీ గుడ్. Today I have an interesting topic for you, Parinaya, marriage. So it may look little paradoxical, a sannyasi talking about Parinaya or marriage. Okay. After that you will understand why I have spoken on this subject. After I complete with that. Somebody told me the other day, Swamiji, Hyderabad has become the divorce capital of India. Youngsters are going for divorce, okay, in such large numbers that the rate is really alarming. The number of family courts also is increasing by the day. The courts are feeling the pressure of it. So many people are going for divorce. So you all are here to learn foreign language today and tomorrow. Yes, you will learn it, and day after tomorrow, if you are already not employed, you will get a good employment. So yes, you are acquiring this skill to get good employment. After employment, what follows? Marriage, right? So that you should know what is the objective of marriage. So anything that we do in life, we do only to enhance our happiness, okay? To enhance our joy. But the thing that we are doing, if it is not giving joy, is giving us more stress and anxiety, then you have to relook at it, right? Why we do the thing that we do. So what is the objective of marriage? See, whether it is Gruhastha Ashrama or Sannyasa, the goal of life in India is Mukti or Moksha or Kaivalya or Nirvana, to get to God. Because our basic aspiration and the aspiration of every creature is to attain to that state of highest bliss, highest peace, highest ananda, which doesn't diminish with time. A state we want to reach. Okay, that's the goal, that is Mukti. We are all consciously or unconsciously traveling towards that goal only. There is no denying of that. But if you can make your journey conscious, you will reach the goal quickly. So the object of marriage is to attain to that Mukti through self-effacement. Self-effacement, I mean, you are actually sitting for a test. Marriage is actually, in fact, a great sacrifice that you are making of yourselves. But most of the people are not prepared for that sacrifice. That's why the relationship, they don't last. What sacrifice you are supposed to make? The test is, can I love one individual who is entering into my life, with whom I will have a physical, psychological, emotional, economic relationship unconditionally? If you love one individual, your spouse, unconditionally, without expecting anything in return, okay? And you will pass the test and you will attain Mukti. So, but today what is happening? The youngsters are entering into wedlock, great expectations. Everybody has their own role model, okay? Spouse. So that when you try to superimpose your likes and dislikes, you are already formed a role model upon the person who has entered into your life. And naturally, there will be a mismatch. Then ill will, then discord, then hatred, then finally you will run for divorce. But that is not the solution. See, first it is important that, you are sitting for a test where you will be required to love that individual, whoever is entering into your life, unconditionally. Both. No conditions are imposed. And that becomes easy for you to love the individual unconditionally, provided you prepare your mind to see only the good side of that person. Okay, the positive side, the goodness in the person, if you want to see, when you see it, he or she will appear very beautiful to you, and the relationship will last long. But if you just press default button, okay, the nature of the human mind is, first of all, you already have a role model, which you are not supposed to have. That is first mistake. And second mistake is, because you are just press the default button for the mind. Obviously, invariably, the nature of the mind is to pick up only to see the wrong side, the shortcomings of the individual. And not only does it actually, it looks at the shortcomings, it magnifies them. Okay, the small shortcoming of the individual, it shows, it magnifies to such an extent that you can't bear the individual. This individual is no good. You will come to the conclusion. ఈ వ్యక్తి ఎవరైతే నా జీవితంలో ప్రవేశించా ఇంతకన్నా అంటే బ్యాడ్ పర్సన్ ప్రపంచంలో ఉండదు. నీ కంక్లూషన్కి వచ్చావు. యువర్ మైండ్ మేక్స్ యూ కమ్ టు దట్ కంక్లూషన్. Afterwards, obviously, that relationship won't last long. The problem is, sometimes it is happening. Couples are running for divorce, going for divorce after the 1 or 2 children are born. That will be tragic. See, human life is very complex. A child needs the love of father and also mother. It's a 20-year project. You just look at animals, okay, dog. Yeah, it doesn't take care of the puppy more than for 1 month or 2 months. Maximum 1 or 2 months afterward, the puppy fends for itself. Cat, you look at the kitten. The mother takes care of for only 1 month. The human child, because there is no much nurturing required in animals. Not much nurturing is required there, obviously. Okay? But human life is not like that. 20 years of commitment should be there. Only when the father and mother stay together, the child will grow healthy. An emotionally stable, psychologically stable human being will be created only when he or she gets the parental love completely. You just see West America, where the institution of marriage is not that strong, or Europe. They go for divorce immediately. They keep changing their relationships. New partner will enter. By the time they turn 50 or 65, 6 partners they have changed. Okay? Afterwards, they feel the loneliness. Nobody is there with them. So then they go for drink and drug, because now loneliness assails you. Immediately now you think that this person I don't need, actually I will be free and independent. No. When you are across 50, you understand the importance of a person, somebody who can love you, somebody who will serve you. You don't understand it in your 20s and 30s. That's why it's very important. Say in English it is said the marriages are made in heaven. What it means? The person who has entered into your life because of your karma. It's God who has decided that person to you. Now when you question that this is not the right person, okay, in my life, okay, I have made a wrong choice. That is the toxic temptation that you will ever undergo. Don't ever give in to that kind of temptation. Right person na jeevithanlo raaledu, na selection wrong ayindi. Your selection will never go wrong. There is no question. It's God who has decided that person for you, and you are supposed to look at the good side of that individual and give your love unconditionally. Why should I give my love unconditionally? What will I get? As I have said, you will get mukti, you will get God. One person. You don't have to love the entire universe. One person, without expecting anything in return. No conditions are imposed. Love for the sake of love. Okay? If you can do that, if you pass the test, you will get God. That is actually the ideal of marriage. But for various reasons, that we don't understand the objective, we enter into wedlock. We have our petty mind. Okay? The mind which is very treacherous. There is no other actually enemy to a human being other than his or her own mind. We rely so much on it, but we don't understand. It is by nature treacherous. Mind is by nature treacherous. Tani nature mosam cheyadam. You are being cheated repeatedly for so many times. Okay, but still you don't understand. You think the problem is somewhere out there. No, problem is here. In Srimad Mahabhagavatam, Prahlada says to his father, because he would be talking all the time, Hiranyakashipu, the Vishnu is my enemy, Vishnu is my enemy. Then Prahlada says, Vairulevvaru chittambu vairigaka, chittamunu neeku vasamuga cheyumayya, ayya, nee mrola melada rayya janul. Oh father, Vairulevvaru, who is enemy for you? Okay, your own mind is your enemy. Befriend your mind, okay? And then the whole world will worship you, whole world will bow to you. మన మనస్సును కనుక మనం మిత్రుడిగా చేసుకోగలిగితే ప్రపంచం మొత్తం కూడా మనతో స్నేహం చేస్తుంది. That's the challenge. But we don't pay any attention to this trickster, our mind. Okay, everything it does is correct. It does, my own interest. Never. You have to keep a watchful eye over your own mind, your own thoughts. What thoughts are happening? How my mind is functioning? Is it really helping me or is it cheating me? You will detect in no time that it is cheating you, and it has cheated you multiple times, but you are not aware of it. You think you are the mind. How my mind can cheat me? After all, it's part of me. No. You are separate. Your mind is separate. Okay? If you understand this, you will pay attention to it. Then you will try to overcome. Okay? As you pay attention to the mind, it won't cheat you. Because mind cheats you only when you don't look at it. Once you start looking at it, it won't cheat you that much, because it becomes alert. Oh, my boss is looking at me. Okay? So I can't cheat him now. So that's why it's important. This training, this evolution of one's own personality has to happen constantly. Other things will always fall in place, provided you have befriended your mind. Your mind. So that's why actually spirituality is all the more important in this life, particularly to face the challenge of life. Okay. So marriage, there's a lot to this story. I've just put it in a nutshell for you. Thank you. Have a nice day.